In the spring of 1995, Masonite was contacted by the Lockwinds Homeowners Association in Cary, North Carolina, concerning deterioration of siding on 19 homes built between early 1986 and 1990. Inspection of the 19 homes was completed by Masonite representatives shortly thereafter. It was found that the problems and concern of the association were directly related to water intrusion behind the siding. Water behind the siding indicates a failure of the building envelope watershed system and general bad construction practices. A home's watershed system is comprised of the roof, flashings, gutters, water diverters, siding, and trim. When all of these components are properly installed, they work together as a watershed to prevent water from entering into the building structure. A follow-up meeting was held with the Lockwinds Homeowners Association in the summer of 1995. At that time, the inspection results were presented to the association board. The causes of the water intrusion that resulted in deterioration of the siding, trim, wall sheathing, framing, and chimney damage were reviewed. Recommendations for correction of the problems were made to the association at that time. Doubt and skepticism from association members persisted as to the causes and responsibility for the problems. Because all of these homes have similar problems, and to resolve the members' doubt and skepticism, it was decided to select one home to use as a model to define the issues and isolate the root causes of the damage to the homes. The home selected as a model was typical in design, maintenance, and construction practices within the Lockwinds development. Also, in 1992, the homeowner spent approximately $10,000 to repair the siding and related problems on the home. The inspection of the home found deterioration in the same areas that had been repaired 3 years before. This indicated that the root causes of the problems had not been addressed. Masonite selected an independent contractor to conduct an investigation of the home. The contractor's investigation found the causes of the home's problems rested solely with water intrusion behind the siding. This was caused by improperly installed roof flashings, both at the roof lines, as well as the chimney area, which allowed water to intrude behind the siding, an improperly installed water diverter cricket at the chimney, improperly installed water diverters at the roof line, improperly installed horizontal wood trim, leaking windows, improperly installed roof deck and shingles, failure to properly caulk, particularly horizontal and vertical trim, failure to maintain caulking, and poor design and installation of a large glass block window. These causes are the result of failure to maintain a watertight exterior water shedding system. The roof, overhangs, gutters, flashings, siding, and caulking work together to shed water away from the interior of the home. All elements must work together as a watershed system. Failure of one or more of the elements causes the entire system to fail. Therefore, it is essential for these elements to be properly installed and maintained in order to preserve a watertight exterior envelope of a home. Failure of the watershed system on this home was chronic, a result of poor design and construction practices. Beginning in the chimney area, very little visible damage appeared as deterioration to the siding. However, with closer inspection, it became apparent after removing the siding that extensive water damage had occurred behind the siding. This damage resulted directly from leaking horizontal trim below the chimney cap due to failure to flash the trim and caulk, leaking vertical trim below the chimney cap due to failure to properly flash and caulk, improper flashing at the chimney water diverter cricket, roof chimney flashing cut inches too short causing water to run into the chimney structure. No 2-inch cutbacks at the roof line on chimney flashing. The base metal flashing must extend 4 inches to allow for a 2-inch cutback. And missing or misinstalled flashing on lower horizontal chimney trim, causing water leakage into the chimney area. These installation deficiencies resulted in violation of the integrity of the home's watershed system. Water intrusion occurred, resulting in extensive damage to the chimney, its structural components, and finally, the siding. In effect, the chimney rotted from the inside out. To review, water leakage at the vertical and horizontal trim resulted in rotting of the exterior structural plywood sheathing. The improperly installed chimney water diverter cricket, specifically flashing cut too short, allowed water entry directly into the chimney area. Roof flashing cut too short allowed water to invade the chimney area and travel down the interior of the chimney chase, which resulted in plywood sheathing and structural framing deterioration and floor support framing rot.